welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, how you doing? My name is Ash. I am a makeup artist, book lover, makeup lover, and I did 3 looks with the 2 new Oden's Eye Christmas palettes. So you have Snow Dream and you have Hey Reindeer. I'm going to do swatches to show you what these palettes look like. Snow Dream is absolutely beautiful with the reds and the greens. The shades in here are so phenomenal. I am obsessed. Whereas Hey Reindeer is not so much traditional Christmas, but it is still beautiful in its own regard. The shimmers in here are phenomenal. The blues in here are great. I am also obsessed. So the first look is going to be with the Snow Dream palette. The second look is with the Hey Reindeer, which is technically what I'm wearing right now, which is hiding behind my glasses because, as a full disclaimer, the second look isn't the best, but that is because my eyes are really irritated from doing so much makeup this month. And then the third look will be a palette bingo using both of these palettes. But I'm super excited for this video. Let me know what you think of these palettes, and let's just get started with the first look. Alright, so you know the drill by now. I'm going to be priming my eyes with my Anastasia eye primer. Alright, for this look, I'm going to be using the Snow Dream palette. This is absolutely beautiful. And I want to do something like super simple because I've been doing a lot of like sort of like intense looks, a lot of graphic eyeliners and stuff. And I kind of want to like bring it back a little, do something a little bit simpler. Mainly because I am kind of tired of doing the same old stuff over and over. And I just need a simple break. While I've been filming these videos, I have been taking only a few breaks in between all the filming and editing, and unfortunately I just haven't had a full day of just nothing yet. So I just want something simple because I have errands to run today. I have some Christmas shopping to do. That's where I'm at right now. I do think I want to try and do like a spotlight eye. I'm gonna start with Guest here. This is a beautiful red shade. I'm doing simple, but I'm still doing Christmas, and I do apologize if you can hear the birds. They like to attack the window. Alright, so I'm just picking up a little bit of that red. I'm gonna put it right on the inner corner, just kind of stamping it, not really blending it, picking up a little bit more, and doing the same on the outer edge. Once you have that down, you're going to pick up just a little bit more and re-intensify it, and then we'll start blending it out. Once you get the right amount of pigment down, you can make this as intense as you want it. Now you're going to grab a fluffier brush with no extra product, and you're just going to just very lightly blend out the edge. Something just like that. And go back in with that first brush, pick up a little bit more Guest, and I'm going to start on the lower lash line. So basically going to do the same on top. So a little bit on the outer corner, a little bit on the inner corner, leaving the center blank. And something I like to do is take that shadow and sweep it in a C motion and blend the bottom into the top. Right? And then going back in with that bigger blending brush and just really blending the edge of the outside. I absolutely love playing with shades like this. Very easy. I love it. Now I'm going to take a small brush. This is like an angled brush from Game Beauty. I'm going to dip the tiniest bit into God Jewel here. Barely anything on the brush. Kick off the excess. I'm going to use this to deepen the red a bit. Keeping this really just low down. You just want a hint of darkness. And do the same on the inside. You can also use this brush because of the angle. You can use that to really blend out that inner corner. You're just going to pick up a little bit more and put it right on the lower lash line towards the inner corner. And don't forget to do the outer edge also, keeping that really close to the lower lash line. And you will also bring that into a smaller C motion just to blend out a bit. Gonna go back in with a little bit of Guest and just blend right over the top all around, just to really make sure that the red is the most prominent. It does blend out and it looks a little pink, but that's okay. Just gotta be happy that the red is blending out. Sometimes reds are hard to work with, but so far, loving this. I'm gonna go in with a flat brush now, and I'm gonna take the shade Goodwill, and I'm gonna put that on my brow bone and on my inner corner just to brighten this up for now. I am absolutely loving how this is looking. However, I am torn on what should be the spotlight shade. I'm honestly leaning into Mary, but Frankincense looks so pretty. I guess there's no rule that says I can't do both. Do Mary and then Frankincense sprinkled on top. So I'm going to go in with my NYX glitter primer, and I'm just going to pat that in the center and a little bit on the lower lash line just to give a nice base for the shimmers to pop. And I'm just picking up another flat brush right in the center, and I take like the tip of the brush and just lightly feather that over the shadow. That way it's like a feathered look. I'm going to wait to do the bottom lash line with the glue because it's sticky. I don't want my lids to stick. So I'm going to pop into Mary, that beautiful green shade. I'm just going to use the same brush. I'm going to start patting that all over. Oh my god. I love that. Just tapping it right in that center and slowly bringing it over the red shadow just to blend it a bit. I'll go back in with my original blending brushes and just diffuse that a little bit more, but this looks so pretty. And with my finger, I'm going to take up a little bit of frankincense and just like right in the center. Oh yeah, magical. Oh, that's so pretty. It's like a bluey green. I'm obsessed. I'm going to go back in with that angled brush and just right on the edge do a little pat pat. Then going back in with that fluffy brush and picking up a little bit more of Guests. Just doing it a little bit more. And with my finger, I'm just taking a little bit more Mary and bringing it towards the arch of my brow. And just doing like light tapping so it's more like a scattered shimmer. Right on my lower lash line, I'm going in with just a little bit of that glitter glue. And I'm just going to pop into Mary. And I just picked up a smaller brush. Press that right in the center. Feathering it into the red. And then with my finger, just picking up a little of frankincense. And just really tapping that in. I'm going to drag frankincense a little bit further down. Mimic almost like glitter tears. That is just so magical. Oh, I'm obsessed. So for this look, I'm going to finish it off. I'm going to put probably a red in my waterline, do a small black liner, and then figure out a lash, a lip, and then I'll be back to show you the finished look. But I am absolutely loving this. Alright, and here is the finished look. I love how this came out. I am such a sucker for red shadow, and I love doing a spotlight, like halo eye, sort of whatever you want to call this look. I love doing that with red. I feel so pretty right now. The shimmer is insane. Insane. I'm gonna get stares when I go to Walmart. I know that, but I love this. So what I did was I went in with my Anastasia Lash Brag Mascara. My lashes are my Elli Sleigh Bells lashes. And then I used the Kaja wing eyeliner to do my wings. And in my waterline, I did a mix of Venus from Colourpop and Calm Mood from Linda Hallberg. And my lips are a combo of the Ashton lip liner from Colourpop and the Haze satin lipstick from Anastasia. My favorite combo. I'm in love. So this completes my look with the Snow Dream palette. I'm going to do another look with the Hey Reindeer palette, but I am obsessed with this look, so let's move on to the next look. Alright, so I have my hairpin back, and I'm actually not done with my face yet, so I wanted to quickly just hop on here and finish my face, and then we'll get into the eyeshadow because I'm so excited to do this look. I started putting on my blush, and I was like, oh my god, this blush is so good. This is the Toy Factory Sunset palette that I got in BoxyCharm. It is so pretty. A mix between these two pinky shades. I am loving this. It is just so pretty. This light pink here, if you're looking for a cold girl makeup look, this is amazing. Now for highlighters, I grabbed two from Game Beauty. I have Electro, which I believe this one is actually more purple, and I have Cairo, which I believe is the more blue one. Oh yeah, that's purple. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna go in with Cairo. I just have a little brush from Moda Pro. I'm a big fan of Game Beauty. This one isn't my favorite highlighter that they have, the green one. I like more. I thought this was gonna hit differently. It's very almost subtle. So you know what? I'm gonna grab a different highlighter. That was disappointing. Typically, I love Game Beauty. Alright, so I'm just gonna use a blue that I used before. This is from Oden's Eye. This is Azura Shine. I use this in my Midnight Blue look. This one is absolutely stunning. You can really just see that. Game Beauty, Oden's Eye. Like, Game Beauty is great if you want like a subtle highlight, but like I want blinding. I need to finish my brows, but I'm gonna do that after. I'm gonna go in with this spray. This is Elli Beauty, the Glow Off Makeup Setting Spray. It has little balls at the bottom, so you shake it up, and then, yeah, you can see the swirl. It's like glitter, but it is gorgeous. This can really transform your skin. I love it so much. If you're not a fan of glitter in your sprays, I wouldn't like say go for it, but it is gorgeous. And I can't not do freckles, so I'm just gonna do a few freckles with my Nabla pen, and then I will start the eye makeup. Okay, I'm gonna try and keep this eye makeup look much more simpler than anything else I've done this month, so I'm gonna quickly, if I can find where I put it. Did I grab it? I'm going to prime with my Anastasia eye primer. If you know, you know. I will rarely, if ever, do a look without it. My eye is a little watery, but we're going to look past that. So I'm going to be playing with the Hey Reindeer palette now. I'm going to start by going into the shade Cider. It's a beautiful light blue. And I'm going to do just a very simple look, hopefully. So just with a fluffy brush, this is a very, very light blue. It's going to match my sweater. I'm going to start with just sweeping this all in the crease. Oh yeah, that is super light, but I love it. Okay, with that down, I'm going to go in and deepen this a little bit. I'm going to go into the shade Holly here. It's still in the blue family, but it's a little more gray. I'll focus this right on the outer V. Just stamping it, not taking it too far up or out. That may change, but I'm just going to play with it there. With the same brush, I'm going to go into the shade Ivy. Another beautiful bluey, almost like a bluey green. Just gonna flip to the more cleaner side, and I'm going to focus that right next to that. Still in the crease, just going right next to that. I am loving the tones in here though, so pretty. Obviously this isn't my first blue look. I did one with the Christmas Eve palette. I'm just a sucker for blues, and I really wanted to do something that would match my sweater. I'm gonna go back into that first brush and pick up Cider again and just sweep that in the crease just to blend out any sort of harsh edge. Going back in with Ivy. Really keeping Ivy kind of low. I'm not taking it too far up in the crease. Just want a nice gradient. I'll go back into Holly just to deepen that a bit. On my lid, I'm going to go into Christmas Ham. This is like just a funny name. You can see it's like a shimmer, but it has a shift to it, like a goldy, almost goldy pink. Without any primer or anything down, I'm just going to try to sweep that on. It's a little more chunky. It has like pink reflex, so it's going to tie in the blush very well. Ooh, that is so pretty. I get why it's called Christmas Ham. Obviously, you could put a base down to make it even more intense, but I like how simple it is. I'm going to work on the lower lash line. I'm going to go first into Holly, just using one of the brushes I was using. This may have a little bit of Ivy on it, it's fine. Just focusing that right on the outer edge. If it looks a little funny on the corners, it's not the eyeshadow, it is my eyes. My eyes have become very irritated because of how much makeup I've done this month. I'm going to go into Cider now and just blend underneath. And go in with another brush, kind of flat but still able to blend. I'm going to go into Ivy. I'm going to start stamping that towards the inner corner on the lower lash line. Alright, and now with a flat brush, I'm going to go into Cider, pick up a little bit of that and put that on my inner corner. And I'm going to pick up a little bit of Christmas Ham also and put that on my inner corner. A little bit on my brow bone. And going back in with that original brush, picking up a little bit more Cider and just re-sweeping that in the crease. Very, very simple, very easy to do. I am going to hop off now. I'm going to try to get my eyes to stop watering, but I'm going to do a simple liner, put a blue in my waterline, and I think I'm just going to do a half lash for this look because I don't think I need a full strip lash to make it look decent. So just give me a few and I'll be back to show you the final look. Alright, and here is the finished look. Is it my best work? No. But it's only because my eyes started watering and I just can't be bothered to fix it. I've been doing way too much makeup lately and it's getting to be too much. I did finish off the eyes. I ended up not going in with a pair of lashes, so I went in with the NYX eye pencil in Chill Blue. It's like a shimmery blue. I went in with my Huda Beauty Legit Lashes mascara, the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof eyeliner, and then I used the Colourpop heart marker. And on my lips, I just went in with the LEJ Beauty Blue Bees lip oil. Anyways, I still hope you like this video. Ever since doing the really dark blue look, I really wanted to play with the cool blue look. So like, I like it. I just wish my eyes weren't watering. So here's the second look. Let's get ready for the third look where I do the palette bingo with these two palettes. Alright, so let's get started with the third look where I'm doing a palette bingo with the Snow Dream and the Hey Reindeer palette. There are 16 shades each in here, and let's just get started by drawing the shadows. I think I'm going to draw 3 from each palette. So I'm going to start with the Hey Reindeer one. We'll have 15, 16, and 1. So that's going to be Reindeer for number 1, Presents for 15, and Snow Wish for 16. Very pretty. It's cute. It's cute. So now for Snow Dream, be 3, 5, and 1. Wow. Alright, so it's going to be Boots, Feast, and Frankincense. Alright, and that is the color story I have to work with. I'm pretty happy with that. I think I can come up with something pretty simple with this. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with my Anastasia primer, and then we'll get started on the eyeshadow. Alright, eyes are all primed, and I'm going to start with, I think, I'm going to take Boots. I'm going to sweep that in my crease. I don't exactly have a plan, but it's a good place to start. So I'm just taking that on a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to start sweeping that right in my crease. Honestly, the color story I drew is like really simple, but it's pretty. And that is all that counts. I think I used frankincense already, but it's such a beautiful shade. I need to use it again. I'm just using Boots as like a nice transition shade. I'm gonna hop over to the Reindeer shade, and I'm just gonna use the same brush, pick up a little bit of that. I'm gonna focus this in the crease, but not bring it up as high as the orange. Just keeping it really tucked in my crease and just blending that back and forth. Okay, with a smaller brush, I'm now going to go into Feast here, and I'm going to put this right on my outer corner, just starting to build up the browns. Okay, and then going back in with that original brush and just blending all that together. And I'm going to go in with this brush. It's an angled brush, but it's a little bit fluffy, and I dip into Snowish now, and I'm going to use this to deepen my outer V. So just stamping that right in, something just like that, not bringing it too far up or out at all. And then going back in with Feast and just blending that out a little bit, softening it. I think this might just turn out to be a simple look again, but you know what? It doesn't hurt to just have simple looks for the holiday. Right, I'm going to go back in with that first brush and pick up more Reindeer. And I'm going to focus this more on like the inner portion of my eye, closer to the front of my brow. Just really want a pop of pink. Just keep adding and adding until it's to my desired intensity. This shade isn't as like off the bat pigmented, but it actually works well because it'll be a great transition shade for the other shades in this palette. It's almost like a muted pastel, but it's so pretty, especially right next to that orange, which I'm going to pick up a little bit more Boots and also just sweep that in the crease more towards the tail of the brow. And no extra product, I'm just going to blend out that corner. For the shimmers, I think I want frankincense all on the lid and probably my inner corner, and I think I'm going to take Presents mixed with this dark brown and smudge that on my lower lash line. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take another small brush like so and dip into that Snowish shade. I'm going to start by smudging this on the lower lid by keeping it more towards the tail of my brow, that side. Alright, and I'm going to sweep that up and around, make it a little more blended. And just with the same brush, I'm going to dip over to Feast and just lightly feather that towards the inner corner. Just going to take a little bit more Feast and really blend out the upper lid in that V. Pick up a little more Snowish, just intensify that a little bit more. Going back in with that first brush and just really blending all around. With my finger, I'm just going to pick up Presents. I'm going to need to smudge this on my lower lash line very carefully, not get it in my eye. Right, then I'm going to just pick up frankincense and I'm going to put this all on my lid. Just going to like tap it and then blend it. It's such a pretty shade. Pick up a little bit more of that and put that on my inner corner and just a smidge on my brow bone, which is a little too much, so I'm going to go back in with a little bit more Hey Reindeer and just kind of blend that away. I'm going to take more of the Reindeer shade and just blend that crease some more. Going back in with Boots also. Just taking a little bit of that and going right under the lower lash line. Just gonna touch up a little more Snowish on my outer corner. I think that this looks so simple but so pretty. I'm gonna quickly choose a lash, something for my waterline and a lip, and I'll be back to finish out this video. Alright, and here is my finished look. I absolutely love how this came out. I feel so pretty in this. It's very simple but cute. This is perfect for if you want a simple, easy look for Christmas Day. It's holiday-y without being too like in your face traditional red and green Christmas. To finish off the eyes, I did go in with a liner from Colourpop. This is Kicker. It's a beautiful silver shade. I forgot I had this. I love it. For the wing, I went in with the liner from Elli Beauty in the shade Onyx. I also decided to throw on some rhinestones. These are from Get Stoned. And then I went in with a half lash from Elli Beauty in the style Rexy with my Anastasia Lash Brag Mascara. And my lips are a combo of Colourpop Ashton Lip Liner, the Melt and Bailey Serene Galena shade, beautiful pale pink, topped with the NYX Fat Oil Lip Trip in Supermodel. So this completes the final look with these two palettes. What do you think? Which look was your favorite? I will say overall, I really enjoy the formula of these palettes. Between these two and the two Christmas palettes from last year, these are amazing palettes for your collection. Not just for the holiday time, because obviously it's perfect for this time of year, but these are just so nice. I have some older palettes from Oden that are like 2-ish years old, and the formula between those and these are so much better. Like, not that their other palettes are bad, because they're good for what they are, but these have just been stepped up. The shimmers in here are amazing. I am obsessed. But yeah, let me know which look is your favorite. I think I'm partial to the first one, but I really like this one too, but I think the first one was my favorite. But I think that's it for this video. We're just a few short days away from Christmas, so I hope that you're having a great time. I hope you're done with all your shopping. I hope that you are taking care of yourself and just having a wonderful festive time. But if Christmas isn't your holiday, whatever holiday you're celebrating, or no holiday at all, I hope it's fantastic. I have 3 more videos for 25 Days of Christmas to go up. The next 2 videos are going to be recreations of face charts I found on Instagram that are a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I am super excited to give those a try. And then on Christmas Day, I'll be uploading a vlog. So those are some videos to look forward to. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and if you want, you can follow me on my other socials. I'm artistryxashh everywhere. And if you like book content, I'm deriving bookishly everywhere. I think that covers everything. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye!
I think that my Christmas has died.